Hello guys, Unknown Gamer here, and welcome to a tiny Let's Play of the Stanley Parable. And if you guys don't know what the Stanley Parable is, well, it's a game made by Sonic Cafe Studios anyway, but, you know, so wasting my time, let's start the game. Right, let's play the cutscene now. Whatever. Hopefully my voice is... I hope you can hear my voice.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well, okay. If you guys don't understand the premise of this game, it's where you make choices, but not follow the narrator's directions. That's what we're going to be doing multiple times throughout this video. And I'll probably all cut up into parts as well, if I'm able to do that. So, let's see what type of shit do we get into.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Honestly, this game for me is very much... I don't want to interrupt the narrator. It's pretty much one of my most favourite games really, because number one, it's simple to run. One of the reasons that I say that is mainly, you know, because there's this point in my life where my TV broke. Alright, it was the end of the world for me. So, you know, my MacBook couldn't really run that much. Let's get to the first one.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And, you know, I had a laptop, and you know, basically, you know, my telly broke, as I said before. You know, obviously, my laptop was very shit, alright, it was a MacBook. And this was probably one of the only games that could run it at full 60 FPS, because of the engine, which is a fucking lifesaver. And I really did enjoy the game as well.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It's a really nice room.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
This is a fucking gorgeous room.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm just gonna stay around here so I can fucking irritate. No.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Let's say.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, it's bloody worth it in here. I mean, nice blue with the white wallpaper.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
No, it's a really nice fucking room though. Let's look at the corpse.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Nah, I'll stay here for a bit. He's not going to say any more stuff, is he?
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Let's take that elevator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nah, I'm going down here. The only problem I have with this game is just, you know, there's not much endings, and you know, apparently there's a DLC pack some shit that's supposed to be coming out soon, so that should be
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
cheeky shit.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right.
Oh, I like it.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You say so. Should have done the main story.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright. Where will we go next?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just don't do anything. I don't know why they didn't trap school in the first place. That's got to be the most best light workplace I've ever seen in my life. Whew. Okay. I don't know why I find that so satisfying. It's so fucking satisfying.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Yeah, we completely fucked the whole
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
no shit,
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Not at all.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. Yeah. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Alright. What path am I leading towards now? What the fuck? These are really weird corridors. Who the fuck designed this? I have to come down here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, fuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, what the fuck's that? Oh, right, I thought I saw something there. Why's that door open? Oh, okay.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Are you sure? And what the fuck? This must be some weird fucked up illusion.
No, wait. Never
not
mind.
mine.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This just fucks with your mind, really, doesn't it? Alright.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
So, sniffing a lot.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I won.
A lot of hard work, and it
I don't
really
need to.
paid off. So,
I can just stop now.
good job.
All right, guys.
Oh no.
No.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Well, you could have
We
ended the
both
video
know
a
you
bit
didn't put
early
in
there.
any actual work for that win.
Jesus.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Yeah, I do
Okay,
agree with
I'm
that.
getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what
too.
might happen
Wait
this
a minute,
time.
wasn't there a door
I
there?
have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
What
follow
a great
the line.
idea. This is
How
like
simple is that?
the revolutionary of all revolutionary. How much better could you get with the fucking adventure line? What kind of paint did they use for this? What have we got over here?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Should have put subtitles on, shouldn't I? Shit, I've just reminded myself.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our...
No, let me turn the subtitles on. Sorry, guys. Shit, this was a very... where is it? Fuck. Subtitles? No. I should have prepared for this, haven't I? Fucking hell. Video? No. Do not check that. Audio. Sound quality high. Close capturing. Speaker fidget rate, no. Where's subtitles? Where's subtitles? Okay, I can't find the subtitles. Alright, I guess there's no subtitles.
Destination, even if there's no story there. Or to put it another
Sure
way,
there
is the story of no destination still a story?
I
Simply
think
by
so.
the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to
I agree
apologize.
with this whiteboard.
Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Alright. Hopefully it's not too loud. This is the most fastest, like, fast-paced game.
music. Go back and look at that fern.
Ooh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
All right.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss
Sit
anything.
here for a couple of minutes. Will this be important to the story then? This fern looks really nice. Only plant I've seen in this fucking game so far. Alright, I just follow that real quickly, but you guys can fucking edit that out and fucking I don't know how to speak about it. Right.
Wait, what?
What?
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
So you didn't paint this yourself? Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
what the
intelligent
fuck has the
people,
adventure
right?
line done for us?
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah,
something
let's try and do
exciting,
that.
daring, mysterious.
You know, we'll
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly
try our
doable.
best to
Why don't we simply start
our own
wandering
story.
in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Whatever you say.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
That is trippy. Nice carpets, though.
Oh, no, not you
Oh,
again.
fuck you.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our
Fucking line.
awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, it's our story now, so... No, fuck this line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
So it's getting a
reverse
bit dizzy.
door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Yes.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Me
I don't want to
neither.
be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it
fucking
is that made this schedule?
Aye.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yeah,
Well, in the meantime...
Oh, fucking hell, that was loud. Anything else?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm running out of time here now because I need to go somewhere. So, yeah, sorry I've left you on a bit of a hanger there, but yeah, it's just something that I'm just going to do on the side for now. I'm going to try and, you know, put more confidence into Let's Plays mostly. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it did, put insightful commentary over it. Hopefully it did. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you then. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Just putting it out there. So yeah, see you then.